Hi, welcome back to the show. Joining us now on the program is our good friend, my doctor, my gynecologist, Dr. Jennifer Franz.
Yeah!
Jennifer! So tell us, Jen, between Sunda and I, who is sicker?
No, I don't want to know.
I
don't want to know. I don't want to know right now. Well, in the head.
It's different because there's the question of actually who is sicker and who thinks they're sicker.
Okay. That's
Those are two separate questions.
And who thinks they're sicker?
You think you're sicker.
I think I'm
See
sicker.
that you win.
Yes,
Now-
but he's also sicker, so
He is sick.
Now, many years ago, I had...
you win both.
I win both?
You think you're sicker and you're actually sicker.
Ah, you see, I'm actually sick.
You are. But
Yes.
you can't get cramps. Sometimes he gets cramps, and I tell him he can't get cramps.
A couple of years ago, I had a hernia operation.
Yes.
And I wanted to talk about that because I had the operation because of Sunda.
But Jen, he really beat me down and said I wasn't a good friend because you had to fly in from Oregon because I had to take my kids to school that morning that he had surgery.
He gave you a bit of a hard time after that surgery. That is very true. It was, I think, not his finest moment, maybe?
No, it was not. It was not his finest moment.
But I knew...
But you did convince him to have surgery.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I didn't know if there was...
Sunda fuels my neurosis.
It's not a neurosis.
It was an interesting diagnosis because I think that you convinced him he had pancreatic cancer and that the hernia operation would diagnose that.
Now that's what I'm going for here, right?
Gynecologist, as the expert, hernia operations do not usually diagnose pancreatic cancer.
She thought I had pancreatic cancer.
I thought he had pancreatic cancer. I did go over the top because I had just lost my best friend who had the same thing happen, and it was so bizarre. One day he yawned and he had an extended belly button. I never known him to have an outie. Not that I look.
Now we know I'm hernia prone, and she's always asking me to lift things. Now, you're a doctor. Should I be lifting things?
Nothing more than 5 pounds.
See?
Oh, God, Jen, he can't
She's
pick up a bottle
this
of
is
water.
the truth.
A bottle of water,
You know those
Jen.
big waters? She's got all these big things. She's always asking me to change it, and I'm like, I can't. Should I be doing that?
No.
Jen, how's he going to hold a baby? Now, you deliver babies. Let's talk about Jennifer for a moment. She does a
Yes.
wonderful thing in life. She delivers babies.
Portland's finest OB-GYN.
Portland's finest OB-GYN, and of course, she's also our therapist. So, because we
Our
need our
dear
therapy.
friend.
Our dear friend. She's a friend. She's not just a therapist, but she helps me, just to let our viewers know, Jennifer helps me work through my issues with James when he thinks he has things he doesn't have.
Who calls you more with issues about our health, Sunda or me?
I call her more about you if you don't even...
Really? Does she?
I do care. Tell him, Jen, don't I care?
Yes, I would say that she more often calls me about your health than her health.
Really?
Wow.
And I call you more to complain about her.
And complains.
No complaining. You call to it with concern. I'm trying to keep you out of trouble, dude.
No, he complains. He told me, I'm talking to Jen. She's a real friend. She came in. And you know what? That one time, he got me so mad. I called Jennifer after she landed, and I said, you better call that.
She called me a B-I-T,
I said, and tell him to get off my back, because his painkillers were wearing off. And then what about the time he was in my house, he was vomiting in my bathtub? I had to deal with that.
You didn't come out for the gallbladder surgery, Jennifer.
Oh.
I didn't, no. But
Right.
you scheduled the gallbladder surgery
On New Year's Eve.
without consulting me.
Whoa. See that? Just so
This
he
is
could
true.
complain that I wasn't helping. So I've been through the hernia, where the Vietnamese guy thought I was his mother.
This is true.
All right? I didn't
That
like
was the
that.
liver biopsy.
The liver biopsy.
I've
Okay.
had a liver biopsy.
That was a liver biopsy. And so James really, I mean, when we talk about this stuff on the air, people don't believe that all these issues exist, that he thinks things are going on. Now I'm concerned about his eyesight. His mother thinks he should wear a patch, and so does the owner of the Laugh Factory.
My mother thinks if I wear a patch for 2 days, it'll go away.
Right.
Your
No,
thoughts?
I don't think that that's true. I think that the issue, and we've talked about this before, is that you are the sickest hypochondriac ever. Like, the hard thing is that you are a bit of a hypochondriac, but you also have actual medical problems. So
what
it's
does that mean?
taxing.
It is, right?
It is, right?
Yeah.
See? So it's like I do talk about being sick a lot, but I really am, and that's why
You're not going through menopause, James.
That's why I feel so
You're
alone.
not going through menopause. You're not alone. We're
you?
here for you.
Are you going through menopause?
I wish.
What do you mean?
If anybody knows, I wish is
I
Dr.
could give
Franz.
everybody an estrogen patch if that's what you want. Like, you could wear one.
What will it make me feel like?
Probably nothing, but if you think like as a placebo, it would make you feel better. We could stick an estrogen patch on you.
You're not wearing an estrogen patch. To
I'll
get,
do it.
Suppose he gets like. Suppose he goes into like puberty on me or something. Like, can you imagine if he leaves the bathroom and he just flips out?
There's got to be some off-label uses to an estrogen patch. Can I smoke it?
No, sadly.
No, you can't smoke it. And so what we're wishing is that one day you'll come here live on the air, live on our show, and help women with issues that they want to talk about, that they're consulting me about, that I have no information until I call you. And so that's one thing that we were talking about, so we can get her out from Oregon.
We'd love to have you out on the show.
You could bring the dog, you could bring Sam.
We've had dogs on the show before.
Right, we've had dogs on the show before.
So I have a relatively ill-behaved dog, though. I suspect you had like trained dogs on the show.
The dog had terrible breath.
We're dying to give a dog a bar mitzvah.
Right, a bark mitzvah.
A bark mitzvah.
And you
Why was the dog on the show?
Or a bris.
Not a bris. I'm not doing a bris.
All right, we gotta go. Jennifer, you get the last word. Any final thought?
I just want to know that if Sunda is not supposed to be in her bathrobe at the supermarket, that part can be edited, because I don't want to.
You don't want any trouble, right?
I guess it looked like a
people in their bathrobe if they're not supposed to be in their bathrobe.
Jennifer, I'm afraed of her too. All
there
right,
you go.
Thank Dr. Jennifer Franz, right out of Portland, Oregon. Thank you, Jennifer. Have a good night. We will be right back.